On smartinsights.com, it says that in April of 2016, over 600 million active users were on Facebook and over 200 million active users were on Snapchat. This is millions of people accessing social media just in 1 month. These are millions of people that you can connect with in a matter of seconds. So I think it's safe to assume that we are all on one form of social media or another. So daily, we contact people and we communicate with people in the push of a button or the snap of a picture. Using social media is quick, it's easy, and it's effective. So, I have traveled to many different countries. I've traveled to Spain and Italy, and I've been to Canada. And all while being there, I use social media to connect with my family. To say, hey, doing okay, that kind of thing. And it had me thinking when I was preparing this speech, if I didn't have social media, I wouldn't have been able to contact my family. I would have had to wait weeks for their letters to return back to me. So it got me thinking, why would you want to wait weeks when you could wait seconds? So today we're going to be talking about social media and why it's effective with communicating and contacting other people that are far and close from us. So now that I've told you about what we're going to be talking about today, let me move into my first point. So using social media eliminates boundaries. When people access Facebook or Instagram or Snapchat, they are connecting with millions of people that normally without that they wouldn't be able to communicate with. So on Sephora Digital Media, they say that on Facebook in Europe, there are over 307 million active users. That's 307 million that you can contact in the click of a button. In 2 seconds, you're connected to all of them. So I think it's important here to realize that social media and the internet usage, it's not just a United States trend. This is happening all over the world. Millions of people are contacting each other, creating new opportunities for themselves, and it's all because they put themselves out there and started using social media. So now that I've told you about my first point, let me move into my second point. So as all of us know, there's so many different websites, LinkedIn, things like that, that companies are now on because they are looking for their future employees. And just like employees are getting on those websites to look for their future employers. So Rebecca White from Cavallero says that by using social media, you really utilize your skills in showing those companies that you are up to date on those latest technologies, and that you know how the social media world works, and that you want to put yourself out there, and that you want to show that you are professional, and that you are ready, and that you are looking for that job, and that you are ready to open yourselves up to those new opportunities. So if you're anything like me, you have college graduation on the brain. And when you have those worries on your brain, you start thinking about, well, how am I going to find a job? How am I going to put myself out there? Like, how are people going to know that I just put myself through 4 years of school and that I want to be employed and that I want to put my skills to work? Well, that's the beautiful thing about social media. All these companies are using Twitter and Facebook and things like that, and I think that it's a great opportunity for us as college students and future real world people to use, and to when we use social media for those job opportunities, we're benefiting ourselves. There are many times that I've seen people on Facebook post about wanting to find job opportunities. Rarely do we see people go door to door anymore. So I think it's very important that we as college students are using social media to look for those future job opportunities. So by you using social media, you are putting yourself out there and you are telling people that you want to make those connections and that you want to eliminate those boundaries between you and, your future dream job or that new relationship you've been looking for. Now, I know that there are many arguments with social media eliminating the face-to-face communication. And I think that both social media and face-to-face meetings are very crucial to, being social and being effective in what you do. And so I don't think we should eliminate either one of them. I think we should take those face-to-face meetings and those social media meetings and merge them together. I think that social media provides a great opportunity for you to meet those people who want to maybe interview you or see what you're all about. Social media provides that first step in meeting those people, and then if those people like what they see on social media, that's a great way for you to say, well, hey, let's meet up tomorrow or next week. So I think it just creates another step in getting you that dream job or meeting that right person. So we were supposed to talk about like what the future would be like with or without our solution, and I just thought to myself, what would it be like without social media? This is a very drastic example, but what would happen if the United States was in a state of emergency and we desperately needed an allied country and their assistance, but we didn't have a way to contact with them except for sending letters or something like that. We would have to wait weeks for the letter to get there and return, and who knows what the state of our country would be at that point. But like I said, very drastic example, but just something to think about. So, some of the benefits of using social media is really, meeting those new people, creating those opportunities, finding that job, connecting with family and friends that you don't see on a daily basis. The benefits far outweigh the negatives to me when using social media. So, like I've said, throughout this whole speech, I really think that social media is important, and I think that we should all be on social media, especially to better ourselves and help better our community, by finding that job and putting in that effort. So, and while I was preparing this, I thought to myself, how many times do I use social media? And how many times do I connect and contact and speak with people that without it, I would never talk to? And it honestly, it made me want to tell y'all and encourage y'all to think about, when you use Snapchat and when you use Facebook, really think about, how would I communicate with these people without this type of social media? How difficult would it be? Like, would I even put in the effort? That kind of thing. So I just really think social media plays a vital role in the communication, and like I said, it eliminates boundaries, and it tears down those barriers, and it really just makes communication easy between people that are far away from you and close to you.